It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. We'll take a look at the Hawks. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
And if you look at the Hawks right now, they've got to make some changes at the end of the season. That much is clear. Not sure whether that goes for the coaches or the players or both, but something has got to change.
For me, the decision makers have a lot of tough choices to make. They also need to look in the mirror because they're the ones who assembled this team.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins at power forward with Len at center. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. And it's Livingston in at point guard. And for the Lakers, Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the 3 spot. 4 on the clock. Livingston passes to Herter. No good from outside. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And this matchup with the Hawks is their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
You know what? Every win counts in this league, and both of these teams want every victory they can get.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Rondo. Kuzma finds James. Over Hunter. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Kuzma.
Yeah, off contact, I'll take LeBron pretty much every time. Can't beat that kind of strength and body control.
Here's Collins, trying to get open his Len. Collins, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Collins grabs the miss.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
It's stolen by Davis. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now here's Rondo, stolen by Len. Here's Herter. Tipped away. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Len. Kuzma passes to Davis. Kicks it out to James. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup.
Nice touch by LeBron. Pulls up a little short to loft in the easy floater.
Livingston looking for the opening. Pass to Collins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Collins has got his second bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And he's a great scorer. But Anthony Davis's defensive impact, Smitty, perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett, who won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
Steve, the player tracking data is kind of an interesting thing. It's a big part of scouting now. In fact, the AI can accumulate that right from the TV feed, which to me is amazing.
It is. I think if it doesn't distract or take away from our game, to have that type of information live and from a player being able to play in a game, I think is helpful for everything, for scouting, for, I would say, health reasons, for guys, conditioning. I love it, as long as it doesn't distract from the game.
That's a good point. LeBron kicks to Green. Over Crabbe. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
He can't get it to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and I think the perimeter game is what helped them in that one. Consistent from out beyond the arc.
We talk a lot about shot selection, and we saw why. You want to avoid empty possessions.
To the inside, and stolen by Kuzma. LeBron left side. The 10-footer. Jabari Parker comes up with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. They get a hand on it, and the Hawks can't hang on to the ball. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
You got to give them an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
Yes, out on the road, it's hard to overcome missed opportunities, even when you're playing hard.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope comes in for Green, and Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Davis, and it's Troy Daniels in for James. That's good from Parker.
And when you think about some of the most entertaining Hawks teams, my mind always goes to the human highlight film.
Reason why: he was a 9-time All-Star, NBA scoring champion, had some legendary matchups against Larry Bird and Chuck Person, to name a few. One of the most electrifying players in the history of the game. One thing about DeMarcus, he's got an edge to him, and a lot of the time, it works to his advantage.
It's Parker with the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee. For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. He's perfect from the line this time. Lakers leading by 4. Cook, the pass to McGee. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Turner. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from McGee.
This is year 2 for Lloyd Pierce as an NBA head coach. Still in his early 40s, the Hawks, the perfect opportunity for him to grow and develop alongside his players.
Parsons for 3. Atlanta again missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Cousins. Kicks it to McGee. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. .15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Throws it up high. Jones, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And so it's Los Angeles, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Evan Turner. Jabari Parker is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Allen Crabbe, and it's Jones in at the center position.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the Hawks have been in rebuild mode for the last couple of years, but this season brings a lot of optimism. Passing on Luka Doncic, the Hawks drafted Trae Young. It was much scrutinized, but Young came on down the stretch. His playmaking makes other people better, and also, they hope, will attract a free agent or two. Now the Hawks have added several rookies, starting with DeAndre Hunter. They believe they're poised to make some noise in the East. Kevin?
They took that gamble with Doncic, and getting Young, we'll see what happens. Thank you, D.A. Now the pass to Parsons. The dish to Parker. 6 to shoot. Here's Turner, and the rejection by Cousins.
He is so reliable to Marcus, making a play and making it look easy.
Bradley dishes to Cousins, and stolen by Parsons. And here comes Parsons, leading the fast break. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made. Lakers leading by 7. Cook, the pass to McGee, and it's good for 2.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Parker with it. McGee's there, and the dunk by Parker.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Cook, and no good that time. Good work defensively by Jones. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 7. Takes a shot at the elbow. Almost, but it rolls out.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Cook kicks to Bradley, and that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lenz checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Allen Crabbe. The Hawks have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Cousins. LeBron comes in for Avery Bradley. Danny Green, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Cook. And then for Atlanta, Collins comes in for Jabari Parker. And Hunter subbed in for Chandler Parsons. Rondo with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here we go, one-on-one. Davis with the bucket.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Livingston's checked in. On the wing, James really played well against Sacramento in his last outing.
Great natural instincts of LeBron. Good decision maker on the pick and roll.
It's stolen by Rondo. Fast break, the Lakers. That's good from Davis on the assist by Rondo. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Back to Livingston. At the teardrop. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. Passes to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Len. The layup off target.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The Hawks trail by 13. Now Livingston, who's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
James with it. He's picked up by Collins. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. And stolen by Kuzma. James finds Davis, and the shot is good. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Livingston passes to Collins, and stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And there's another one for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Livingston up top. He's covered by Rondo. Back to Livingston. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, leading by 17. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
And Shaq, what'd you see from Atlanta?
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. You know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Kuzma. To the paint, here's Davis. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 3 assists tonight. And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
LeBron dishes to Green. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Herter. Hunter, no one around him. The 19-footer is on the money.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
It's deflected. Here's Kuzma. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Kuzma's got his first points of the game.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Livingston. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. James, no good. The Hawks trail by 17. Here's Hunter. Second shot opportunity. No good at the rim.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Inside, Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 6 assists now in the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my area shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Atlanta making some changes. Outside Turner. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And Jones sends it back. Turner with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Parker. Parsons outside. Crabbe from long range. Drains the three-pointer. Crabbe's got 5 now.
Well, you leave a guy that open with Parsons on the floor, and you know he's going to find him.
On the wing, Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Parker. Got a hand on it. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Baseline jumper. Atlanta with the rebound. Parker looking around. Now the Lakers on the break. Bradley's got the ball. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
The Hawks trail by 18. And here is Crabbe. 5 points in the game. Stolen by McGee. On the wing, Daniels. Back to McGee. He kicks it to Cook. He feeds it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Atlanta shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Turner finds Parker. Count that one. Parker's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Troy Daniels. And it's Green in for Quinn Cook. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Outside Bradley. Back to Kuzma. Good D by Parker. The Hawks trail by 18. Outside Turner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Throw good, Evan Turner. Lakers leading by 15. Caldwell Pope outside. The pass to Green. It's Bradley on the wing. That three off the mark. The Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Turner passes to Parker. Parsons against Bradley. Shot clock at 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Jones, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes. Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
And that's going to be a travel.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
9 seconds left in the third. Kuzma outside. And here's Green outside, off the mark.
The D from Sean Livingston, his ability to bother shots is incredible because of his long arms and timing.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Collins at power forward with Len at center. And it's Livingston in at the point guard. James with the bucket.
That's what the offense is designed to do. Get LeBron high percentage looks.
Here's Herter, guarded by Green. Collins against Kuzma. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Here is Livingston. A floater, and the layup is good.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Hawks now. 15-point game. Hunter kicks to Livingston. It's stolen by Rondo.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Passes it to Hunter. They get it again. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As usual, beasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
And he may not have gotten the same attention as some of the other picks back in the 2017 draft, Greg, but John Collins out of Wake Forest has been outstanding thus far in his career.
Really one of the league's best kept secrets. Tremendous athleticism, also great hands, and just has a knack for moving to the open spot around that rim.
6 on the shot clock, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. Many certain guys, due to their size or just playing style, are harder to officiate than others. I've always believed that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, back in my day, it was Shaq. How do you officiate him? Is he creating contact or he is absorbing contact? James Harden at a guard spot is one of those guys. Giannis, I also think, is one of those guys. And Russell Westbrook. Those are my guys I think that are playing right now.
They're just such different players, aren't they? I mean, they're just very difficult to officiate.
And they play through contact well.
Yes, good point. James finds Green. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Livingston. Outside Collins. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
We talk about Collins' combination of length and skill. It helps him make contested shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Hawks trail by 13. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. To the middle. Collins passes to Herter. To the left side wing. Here's Hunter.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Here's Green. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 15.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
Collins finds Land. And the dunk by Land.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Over in the corner, Green shoots. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Livingston. Down low. Pass to Herter. Here's the teardrop. And it's good on the way in. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's LeBron. Over Hunter. And James gets it to go.
I mean, a perfect combination of power and grace. LeBron does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 13. 1:42 left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's up over 50% from the field here tonight. And that speaks to how solid his shot selection has been. Nothing forced and really no bad decisions. Just good, smart, offensive basketball.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Kuzma against Parker. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 6 points for DeAndre Hunter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
James right side. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Back to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. 4 on the shot clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for LeBron.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink, just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
That one goes in.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kuzma can't get it to go. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Hunter. Misses the deep three-point attempt. And so Los Angeles takes the win, a confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
Been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.